right. Hey everyone. Jared Napolitano here, marketing advocate for the PC. I have a hopefully pretty short, but I think pretty special announcement regarding the 2024 donations program. As my screen looks frozen, so let me know in the chat if my video is frozen because it's going to be important for this. Okay, looks like it's moving now. Okay, all right. So unfortunately, we don't have an online championship series quarterfinal match to stream tonight. Drew and Mike are going to reschedule to tomorrow, presumably around the same time, 8:30. But I have an announcement. I put a quick post on the forums just saying that there's a couple things still in motion regarding the 2024 donations program. Looking to iron out exactly the structure of it, thanks to everyone who gave the feedback last year with the survey, and I've gotten a lot of informal feedback directly, which has been great. So we're going to incorporate a lot of the feedback into the program. I would consider this prize that I'm going to show off momentarily, and I use this phrase to the advocates, the flagship item for the program. I think it's going to be the most desirable incentive that people get. And I think a lot of people are going to like it and find it very functional and also very, very cool aesthetically. Some quick background. Obviously, the last couple of years we've been doing the deck boxes for the program. We got BB-8 here. We got Hera here. Those have been received really, really well. We've had a Series 1, a Series 2. Honestly, not positive what we're going to do. If we're going to do, even at this point. So still a couple things to iron out. But whether we're going to do a Series 3 with like maybe 3 new designs, or if we're just going to order more of the 1 and 2 designs, or maybe we kind of skip a year even on them. I have a few extra that maybe we'll offer for first come, first serve, but they're more limited. And it just might be, people might be sick of them, and how many deck boxes can people really need? And maybe absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, we can kind of go in a couple different directions on that, but still up to determine. So, without further ado, so all of us who play this game know about this. So I don't actually have a first anthology box. I have a second anthology box and a third. And I'm going to ask Scott for a first, which I'm going to be using in conjunction with some, we'll call it marketing materials for the program and for these deck boxes. So one thing that we've gotten this feedback somewhere, so this shouldn't be a total shock to every single person out there. They've probably seen it, but big kudos to Christian Knutson, our unfortunately former graphics lead. He stepped down recently, but he did so many amazing things and during his tenure, and he's still a valuable member of the graphics team. But he was instrumental in finding this image for the PC Darksaber anthology box. So let's see if this will show up pretty good on the screen. So you can see a couple things about this. So this is about the same size as, it's probably within, if you do these, it looks like it's a tad longer, maybe not even, maybe like 1/8 of an inch longer than the second anthology box. It is maybe 1/8 of an inch taller, and looks like basically identically in width. One of my paranoia was that given you have to leave space for the material here, make sure that the cards would actually fit into the box. And there's only so much proofing that you can do. So I have here a normal size PC card, and that goes in here just fine, which really soothed my concerns because this was a big order. And one of the things I really like about it is this is like really glossy. So it's kind of, I guess it's going to be like the first anthology one. But even then, the first and the second are kind of the similar, like, I guess, dullness or shininess factor, whatever you want to call it. The third one is more of a matte. But this one's shiny. It's really cool. It smells really fresh. It's got this cool silver logo. The texture on it, a little hard to see probably on this, but it's really cool. And one of the things, people travel to events, they get on planes. These are great when you're at an event. You're going to a local, you're going to a regional event. Fits two decks, double sleeved, plus all your shields, plus even room for like prize slips that you pick up and a couple poker chips and whatnot. They're great, but when you're traveling on a plane to a major, you might need 3 of those. And anyway, I've seen a few folks in the chat. I've seen some of their travel kits, and they have like 3, 4 of them into a briefcase, and that's workable. But this is probably even better for that. It's probably what 800 cards, I guess. But when you do the math on whether they're double sleeved or whether you got shields in here, I know Chris Kelly was curious about exactly how many decks fit in here. So it will not fit the spatula for last year. That was a very long object and really annoying to ship in retrospect because we needed like 20-inch boxes, which got really clunky. So these, I actually already have the boxes. So these are the donations program. They're going to be involved. What I can say, actually, I can't even. I know I ordered 120 or 125 of these, one or the other. They will be on a first come, first served basis. I want to post this video and other heads up in different forums about this so people are aware. So they can start preparing to be ready if they really, really want this. Be ready to donate pretty quickly. The last couple of years, we've had in the 120 to 140 range of total donors. To be honest, I'm not positive it's going to be for every single tier. It might not be for the 100 level tier. It might be for the 200 and up. We just kind of have to consider the whole package. But it's either going to be everything or 200 and up. Those are the only options, I would say. So good question, Pistone, about one image. So this was brought up by one of the other advocates. Mentioned, maybe we do 3 different images and 3 different lightsabers. I think that's a good idea. We're not going to do it this year, but maybe next year if people are like, I love these, I want another one of these. Can you give me another design? I want to collect. I don't think we're going to do 6 of them. I mean, who knows? You never know. But I think the lightsabers work well for this. And yeah, so I'm really excited for it. It looks great in person. Looks like a Darksaber image. Of course, like all things that we do for images, we got permission from the artist here, and the logo on the side just to mirror what as I bring my second anthology box back up here and kind of like the other ones. So I had these all arrive today, 4 pretty big boxes, which going to be honestly a little excited to work these out and send these out to people because they're taking up space in my garage. One other thing I was going to say is, yes, I've been thinking of, it's because they arrived today, I've been thinking about exactly how we're going to roll it out. Last year we had the deck boxes, we had different quotes on them. So I've already had some things, and I'll talk with the marketing team about, how to position them. But I think they're going to be really well received. The other advocates said these look really great. I think they're pretty sweet, but it's always good to get extra confirmation. So that is the announcement. Thanks for your go. See if there's any questions in here I can answer. Oh, is there only one of these? Yeah, I could go Taco Bell. So yeah, it's not going to be completely thematic. There is more than one. There's 100, and I keep forgetting if it's 120 or 125. Love the shine. Yeah, the shine looks great. The way we'll do it, and I kind of want to either start the program at this point. December 1st might be too soon, but maybe December 15th. I'm hoping, so that'll be the date that it started. I think 2 years ago it started December 15th. In case anyone wants to double up on tax deduction within the year 2023. But yeah, I'm not sure if we'll do rolling. I mean, the rolling shipments was kind of beneficial to me in some ways. So, if people are going to participate, and that's one of the feedback items that I want to get is have items that we can get, in stock pretty well and not have to some extent we would have to wait to the end of the window and then get an accurate count to make sure we weren't short. But for these, I said this before to some places, like if you really, really, really want something and you're going to use it like a major, like Carl's saying, send me a note. I could probably help you out because I'm sure you're probably gonna have some other prizes I could send you. It's not the craziest thing. So just let me know. So this is the PC anthology boxes, I guess we'll call them PC Darksaber boxes. Very durable. They're very similar to like the deck boxes, but they're the same manufacturer, so feels pretty sturdy. One thing I was also kind of looking into is maybe another item for future prize support might be some type of like wrap or sleeve that just keeps the lid on. So when you're putting this maybe in a backpack vertically, make sure there's no risk that the top would fall off. It's actually kind of good that the top doesn't come off like super easily, so it's got a little bit of a locking aspect to it. But yeah, I think some type of like strap or band with some more PC, logos on it and stuff like that. I already started looking into a couple of options for that. I think that might be pretty practical, and maybe 2 of them or even 1 of them would probably be beneficial just to make sure. Maybe two would be better because then you're not putting it right in the middle in case it does wear on it in some way. But maybe put it at the two ends, that type of thing. So something to keep in mind. All right, so yeah, that's all I have. I don't want to drag on too much, but thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll post this on the forums, and we'll get the word out. Tell people if they're interested. Just say, hey, did you see that anthology box? It's going to be part of the program this year. Again, special thanks to Christian for not only tracking down the image, but helping us prep all the graphics things that we needed to get this ordered and ironed out and delivered. All right, so thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the PC for all these years. It's pretty cool how this came out in what, someone probably correct me, 1999 maybe even 98. The second anthology, the third anthology might have been 99, and now here we are 24, almost 25 years later, if I'm doing my math right there, with this organization's still going. We're still playing. We're playing online. We're playing in person. We're playing across the country. We're playing in new venues, playing across the country, across the world, of course, with European championships, but then that's in lots of different cities within Europe too. So it's really cool just how the organization has grown, how the game has grown. Thank you for tuning in, and looking forward to fine-tuning the other details and structure of the program. So make sure you follow the PC on Twitter. I'll never call it X, at SWCCG, or any other thing, Slack, Discord. All those links are right on the website, StarWarsCCG.org. All right. Thank you, everyone. May the force be with you. Good night.